Hello and welcome to Petite Pet Grooming presents 5 tips for photographing your dog. I'm Hannah Crutchfield and I shall be presenting to you 5 tips for photographing your dog. Shocker, I know. So, just a little background on our company. My Aunt Lynn started out with no customers. She started her own business and she worked really hard. She now has so many that she works 12 hours a day and 7 days a week by choice. In order to get an appointment with her, you must book a year in advance. With every groom, she includes many bonuses, including photos. Here are some of her best tips. Now, she's really well known for her photography. Before you do anything else for your dog pictures, you need to set up. Have your choice setting, props, etc. already there before your pooch arrives on the set. So here you can see one of her more famous pictures. You can see the beach background, and she chose a beach-colored, sand-colored mat for the dogs that's still comfortable, and a little canoe, and a bandana, and a hair bow, and everything looks very pretty. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, be calm. Don't fret over the little stuff. Your pup will be able to sense it, and it might scare or unnerve him or her. Nothing in life is going to be perfect. There is no use stressing about the small details. So the way my aunt does it is she always remains calm, and she always puts a face mask on the pet. She does a blueberry facial for each pet that she grooms, and that calms them and relaxes them. And then not only are they calmed and relaxed and happy, but she also gets great photos. Tip number 3, hold a distracting toy near the camera. Your dog will look at the camera, if only for a few seconds. Make sure to always have something interesting to look at. Now, just hold a favorite toy or something like that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Or just call to your dog or do something to make the dog look at you. Tip number 4, make sure your pup is comfy. No one likes getting their photo taken in a scratchy sweater, especially not man's best friend. If a dog is uncomfortable, he or she will not sit well for photos. If you wouldn't do it, don't try to get your dog to do it. Accessories are fine as long as they are comfortable. Fill an item to make sure it won't bother your dog's skin. So we actually also include an accessory with every groom. And I've helped my aunt make these before, and we go over them, and she makes me feel every single one. She feels every single one to make sure that even though we have the bedazzled stuff on them and flowers and all these custom things, we still make sure that none of that touches the dog, just the comfy, soft part. You want your pet to be comfortable. And finally, tip number 5, know thine own pet. Know what your pup can do and will do. You know your fur baby better than anybody. Do collars irritate your dog's neck? Don't use them. My Aunt Lynn learns the personality of every single dog she works with. This is a necessity for getting the best photos possible. So some dogs don't work well with photos, and yet she still gets great pictures with them because she knows what they'll do and what they won't do. So sometimes she puts a little collar on them. Some of them hate collars, so she doesn't put those on the dogs that hate collars. She really carefully goes over each pet, and that's what you need to do with your pet, is to realize what your dog can do and will do. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Do you have any dog photo tips that I missed? If you do, leave them in the comments. For the full article, please visit petitepetgrooming.net. Link in the description. Thank you and see you soon.